My beloved child, listen closely now, because this moment did not arrive by accident. Before your eyes found these words, before your breath slowed just enough to receive them, I had already called your name in the quiet places of existence. I have been speaking to your spirit long before your mind understood what it was hearing. There is a reason that your heart feels tender right now. A reason something inside you feels open, expectant, almost trembling with a holy curiosity. That is not weakness. That is recognition. That is your soul remembering who it belongs to and what it was created to carry. You have walked through days where faith felt heavy and nights where silence answered your prayers. You have questioned whether your patience mattered, whether your kindness was seen, whether your endurance was worth the cost. I saw every tear you swallowed so others would not worry. I felt every time you smiled while carrying weight no one else could see. And still, you kept going. Still, you chose to believe that light would return. That choice alone shifted more than you realize. Come closer in this moment. Let the noise fall away. Let the past loosen its grip. I am speaking to you now, not as a distant echo, but as a living presence wrapping you in understanding. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are standing exactly where heaven can reach you most clearly. Breathe in gently and imagine a warm golden light beginning at the center of your chest. It is soft, not blinding. It feels familiar, like home. With each breath, that light expands, filling your ribs, your shoulders, your throat. It moves upward, calming your thoughts, and downward, grounding your steps. This light is not imagined. It is remembrance. It is the truth of who you are awakening again. You have been prepared quietly. While you thought nothing was happening, while you wondered why doors stayed closed, I was strengthening your inner foundation. Some blessings require a stronger vessel. Some abundance demands a deeper peace. If what you asked for had arrived too early, it would have crushed you instead of crowning you. So I waited, not to deny you, but to protect you. Now hear this clearly, my beloved. The season of delay has ended. Not because you begged harder, but because you grew wiser. Your spirit learned to trust without proof, to rest without answers, to love without guarantees. That maturity has unlocked what effort never could. There are movements happening around you that your eyes cannot yet track. Conversations are shifting. Decisions are being redirected. Opportunities are aligning themselves toward your name. Even what once resisted you is losing its authority. The atmosphere around your life is changing because you have changed within it. I want you to see this next vision. Picture yourself standing before a vast gate, taller than anything you have known. It is not made of iron or stone, but of light layered upon light. You do not push it open. You do not force it. As you step forward in trust, it opens on its own, silently, effortlessly, responding to who you have become. Beyond it is a path paved in calm certainty, not chaos, not striving, but clarity. This is the path of provision. This is the way of overflow that does not steal your peace. Wealth is not only currency, my child. Wealth is freedom in your breath. Wealth is choices without fear. Wealth is generosity that does not leave you empty. And yes, tangible abundance is part of this promise. You were never meant to live in constant lack, always reaching, always anxious. You were meant to steward much with a steady heart. Let go now of every belief that told you suffering was your destiny. Release every voice that said you must struggle to be worthy. Those were not my words. I do not teach scarcity through pain. I teach expansion through alignment. Another vision now, receive it gently. See a soft rain falling around you, not water, but shimmering light, like liquid gold descending from above. It touches your hands, your shoulders, your path. Wherever it lands, things begin to grow instantly. Dead ground softens, closed places open. This is the rain of provision. This is the response to prayers you whispered when you thought no one heard. Now rise, my child, not in pride, but in truth. Lift your inner posture. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop doubting what I placed inside you. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to receive good without apology. There are miracles forming quietly in your favor. Some will arrive as sudden relief. Others will unfold as steady improvement. Finances will begin to stabilize and then expand. Unexpected help will come through ordinary faces. Ideas will spark that carry both purpose and profit. Do not dismiss small beginnings. Rivers start as springs. I am inviting you into a new relationship with trust. No longer trusting only when you understand, but trusting because you are held. When you release the need to control every outcome, you create space for me to exceed your expectations. Receive this blessing now. Let it settle deep, past resistance, past old disappointment. You are not repeating the same cycle. This chapter is different. You are different. There are debts that will not define you. There are limitations that will dissolve. There are opportunities that will recognize you without you chasing them. What once felt heavy will feel manageable. What once felt impossible will feel natural. I see the generosity in your heart. I see how you want to bless others, to lift your family, to create safety and beauty and rest. That desire did not come from ego. It came from alignment, and I honor it. Hold this moment as sacred. Speak these truths within yourself now, slowly, with intention. Let them move through you like breath. I am open to divine abundance. I am guided and protected in every decision. I am worthy of ease and overflow. I trust the timing of my life. I receive blessings with gratitude and confidence. I am supported by unseen favor. Feel how your body responds when you affirm truth. That warmth, that calm certainty, that quiet joy, that is alignment. Another image for you now. See your hands filled, not clenched. What you receive does not slip away. It stays, it multiplies, it becomes enough and more than enough. You are not afraid of losing it because you know the source is endless. There will be moments soon where you look back and realize how gently everything shifted. You will say, "It happened without struggle." That is how you will know it was divine. Remember this, my beloved. You are not walking alone into this new season. I go before you. I walk beside you. I remain within you. When doubt tries to speak, return to this knowing. When fear whispers, anchor yourself in truth. Rest now in this promise. Let gratitude rise before proof appears. That gratitude is the final key. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by light. I am one with divine love. I am free. I am blessed. Blessed. And as that final truth settles into you, do not think the message has ended, because what you have just received is only the opening breath of something far greater that is now unfolding around you, within you and ahead of you. Stay with me, my beloved, because once the heart opens, the river must continue to flow. What you feel right now is not emotion alone. It is alignment taking shape. It is your spirit leaning forward, sensing that something irreversible has begun. This is the point where many turn away because transformation feels unfamiliar. But you were not brought here to retreat. You were brought here to receive fully. Let me speak to the deeper places now, the places words rarely reach. There were moments in your life when you felt invisible, when your efforts seemed unnoticed, when your prayers echoed back in silence. You wondered if heaven had gone quiet, or if you had somehow been overlooked. But silence was never absence. Silence was construction. While you were waiting, foundations were being laid beneath realities you could not yet see. While you questioned, strength was being woven into your discernment. While you endured, your capacity to hold abundance without fear was expanding. I want you to understand this clearly, because misunderstanding this truth has kept many bound for lifetimes. Blessings do not arrive merely because they are asked for. They arrive when the soul is ready to sustain them without collapse. You are reaching that readiness now. That is why this moment feels heavier, fuller, almost sacred. Something ancient within you is awakening. Something that remembers a promise older than your struggles. There is a reason certain people drifted away from you. There is a reason some doors closed without explanation. There is a reason plans dissolved even when you tried to hold them together with all your strength. What could not accompany you into this next phase had to fall away, not as punishment, but as mercy. I was clearing space. I was protecting momentum you could not yet perceive. Now listen carefully, because what I am about to say is meant for your spirit, not your fear. The cycle of survival is breaking. The constant state of just getting by, just holding on, just hoping nothing goes wrong, is loosening its grip. You are stepping into a rhythm where provision meets you, where peace steadies you, where joy no longer feels borrowed or temporary. This is not fantasy. This is the natural result of alignment. Picture this with me now, slowly, gently. See yourself standing at the edge of a vast horizon, the sky glowing with deep amber and soft gold. The air feels calm, charged, expectant. Behind you is the long road you walked, marked by effort, endurance, and quiet bravery. Ahead of you is open space, not empty, but rich with possibility. You are not running anymore. You are choosing. Every step forward now carries weight in the unseen. Your intentions are sharper. Your words carry authority. Your thoughts shape outcomes more quickly than before. This is why guarding your inner world matters more than ever. Not because you are fragile, but because you are powerful. What flows through you now multiplies. There is abundance approaching you that will test your beliefs about worthiness. When things begin to work in your favor, when ease replaces struggle, when resources expand, the old voice may try to rise again, asking if you deserve it, if it will last, if it is safe to trust. That voice is not wisdom, it is residue, and residue has no authority here. You are allowed to live well. You are allowed to prosper without guilt. You are allowed to experience comfort without fear of loss. I did not design you to merely endure life. I designed you to cultivate it, to steward it, to enjoy it with gratitude and humility. Wealth, my beloved, is a current. When you stop resisting it with doubt, it flows naturally. When you stop equating struggle with virtue, abundance finds you more easily. Your heart already knows how to give. That is why it is safe for you to receive. There are opportunities being aligned that match not only your skills, but your values. You will not have to betray your spirit to succeed. You will not have to shrink your truth to be supported. What comes next will feel honest. That is how you will recognize it. I see the nights you lay awake thinking about the future, calculating, planning, worrying about how things will unfold. I see the responsibility you carry, the desire to provide, to create stability, to lift others with you. That desire has been heard, and provision is responding. Another vision now. Receive it gently. Imagine a table being set before you, wide and strong, crafted with care. Upon it are not just material gifts, but solutions, clarity, partnerships, ideas that sparkle with promise. There is a seat with your name on it. You do not rush to it. You approach calmly, confidently, knowing it was prepared for you long before you arrived. This is what alignment feels like. No forcing, no begging, just recognition. There will be moments soon when you are tempted to doubt because things arrive quietly instead of dramatically. Do not underestimate gentle miracles. The most lasting transformations rarely announce themselves loudly. They integrate, they stabilize, they remain. You are entering a season where consistency will outperform urgency, where patience will multiply returns, where small aligned actions will produce disproportionate results. Trust this pace. It is designed to protect your peace while expanding your reach. Now hear this command and let it anchor itself within you. Release the need to struggle. You do not need to prove your worth through exhaustion. Rest is not retreat. Rest is strategy. From rest, clarity sharpens. From clarity, right action emerges. I am recalibrating your sense of safety. No longer will your nervous system live in anticipation of loss. You are learning to feel secure in the present moment, to trust that what you have will grow, that what you build will endure, that what you love will not be taken from you without purpose. There is healing happening in your relationship with time. You are no longer chasing it or fearing it. You are beginning to move with it. This is crucial because abundance responds to steadiness. Panic repels it. Calm invites it. Money will begin to feel like a tool again, not a threat, not a source of shame, not a measure of your value. You will use it wisely, generously, joyfully. It will move through you cleanly, without distortion. Do not be surprised if people begin to respond to you differently. When inner alignment shifts, external perception follows. You will notice increased respect, trust, and openness from others. This is not manipulation. This is resonance. I want you to remember something important as things begin to improve. Gratitude keeps channels open. Not performative gratitude, not forced positivity, but quiet acknowledgement. A simple inner thank you sustains flow. There may still be challenges, but they will not shake you the way they once did. You will meet them with discernment instead of fear, with creativity instead of collapse. You are no longer defined by reaction. You are defined by response. Another visualization now. Let it unfold slowly. See yourself walking through a field of tall grass under a clear sky. Each step parts the grass easily. There is no resistance. The sun warms your shoulders. The path appears as you walk it. You are not lost. You are led. This is how your next phase unfolds. Step by step, supported, guided, supplied. I know you worry about making the wrong choice. Hear me clearly. When your intention is aligned with love, integrity, and growth, there is no wrong choice, only different lessons. And now your lessons come with reward, not punishment. You are not being tested anymore. You are being trusted. Let that truth sink deep. Heaven is entrusting you with more because you have proven faithful with less. Not perfect, but faithful. Not fearless, but willing. You have already crossed the threshold that once terrified you. You are standing on the other side, stronger, calmer, clearer. Do not look back longing for familiarity. Familiarity kept you small. Expansion requires courage, and you have shown it. As resources increase, remember your essence. Stay connected to the quiet center within you. That is where guidance remains clear. That is where peace stays intact. That is where joy is renewable. There will be moments of acceleration where things happen quickly, almost overwhelmingly. When that occurs, return to your breath. Ground yourself. You are not being rushed. You are being carried. Speak this softly within yourself when doubt arises and let it realign you. I am supported. I am safe to receive. I am guided in every step. I am aligned with abundance. I am at peace with growth. These truths are not wishes. They are reminders. I am proud of the way you kept your heart open even when it hurt. I honor the way you chose integrity when shortcuts tempted you. I celebrate the resilience you built quietly, without applause. All of it matters. All of it has led you here. Stay present now. Do not rush ahead mentally. This unfolding will continue, layer by layer, blessing by blessing. You do not need to grasp it all at once. You only need to remain open. What is coming next will confirm what you are feeling now. And when it does, remember this moment. Remember that you were prepared, not surprised. Remember that you were guided, not lucky. We are not finished. This flow continues, and you are exactly where you need to be.